The 5 human senses are the sources of human perception. To understand how this perception works, scientists make simple tests that can, for example, show how these senses work together. Let's take an example. This perception test made by Sveinn and others shows how audio can affect visuals. If there is no sound, the 2 balls appear to be crossing. If there is a small beep as the balls collide, they appear to be bouncing. Not everyone is convinced that these very simple tests are useful. They argue that the world is too complex to be explored in such a simple manner, and it's hard to deny that the world we live in is very complex indeed. That's where we come in. We wanted to explore this relationship between simple and complex, and started by making our very own simple perception test. It was an audio-visual test with the red disc growing larger on screen. We made 2 different sounds for it that were supposed to make people get the effect that it was either coming closer using an increase in amplitude, or expanding using decrease in pitch. We then made a video composition of bullet time. The bullet approaches the camera and therefore expands on screen in a similar fashion as the red disc. We made 2 sounds based on the ones used in the simple test. The goal was that the coming closer sound would work better in the bullet time video because it would create more depth in the scene. We tested these videos on 63 people and the results indicated that the majority of people could correctly recognize the sounds. They also believed that the sound of the bullet coming closer was better. This shows that the results from simple tests can be useful in an implementation that is much more complex.